Good morning and welcome to another milk review. Today is a special edition. I'm joined by Troy Phillips with Battleborn Wine and Whiskey, and today we're going to taste a bunch of milks. Thanks for joining the show.
Thank you for having me.
We're here in Gardnerville, Nevada at a big ranch. So, how should this go?
Well, I have a method that I like to use.
Perfect.
So that we can scientifically break down the chunkiest, riffiest parts of the wonderful display that we have in front of us. But if we want to collaborate, I could knock out the first three and you could knock out the last three.
That's fine with me because this one's not very good. So we have Clover Farms with their low-fat kefir. We have Organic Valley with their grass milk. We have Model Dairy's 3.5% milk, which everybody kind of knows this milk. We have Strauss Farm whole milk, Strauss Farm chocolate milk, and the Promised Land's midnight chocolate. We bought these at the store before we came here and it was like no big deal. So everyone can enjoy milk like this.
I'd like to also state that all of our milks are not expired, and that's important.
This one, actually this Model Dairy's close to it. It expires on the 12th, and this is the worst milk.
I'll take care of that. Yeah. I'm jumping in.
All right, pour it in, give it a pour, and give it a smell. Let the people know.
Very milky on the appearance.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
This is I
have never tried this product before, and I'm not being paid by Big Milk to be here. Also important.
I have no comment on that. Oh, gosh.
Very Greek yogurty. She's tangy. Got a lot of tang.
That's a a low-fat kefir, which I'm not a big fan of, but that was a Christmas gift, so it was kind of sitting around. I never would think about drinking a low-fat kefir, let alone swishing it in my mouth.
It's got a long finish on it.
Yeah, I bet it does.
It doesn't go away. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't think cereal would sink in that.
No way.
It's very rich, very yogurty.
Let me give it a try.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, why does that smell so bad? It's expired.
Okay, I'm gonna jump into the next one to wash the first one out of my mouth.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Let me give it a try. It smells horrible.
There's no coming back.
Yeah, like how you swished it too.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm not used to it looking so feeble.
Thick.
No, opposite.
Yeah.
Usually it's way thicker.
Yeah, it's something. February 10th, we're in the clear, so I'm gonna double check the dates on that.
Oh god.
Well,
this is off to a brilliant start. We have a reduced fat kefir that's expired.
Oh man.
All right. Here goes nothing. I wouldn't call that like bad yet, to be honest. It just like lacks. It really feels like it's missing something, and it truly feels like a low-fat milk, which is just like, to me, wrong. I love Clover Farms. They're great, but I'm not into. They'd probably take the fat from this and make their half and half with. So that's where like you get a byproduct like this. But their other stuff's great.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah, wouldn't drink that every day. But it does taste quality, even being past the expiration date.
Moving on to number 2. We have Organic Valley. It says it's farmer owned, which I like. It's grass fed, which I like. And it doesn't have any antibiotics or synthetic stuff. Looks good.
It's probably gonna be great.
That smells much nicer.
Organic Valley is great. This is an ultra pasteurized grass milk. On the back it says, our organic ideals never expire, but I bet you the milk does. What a waste of milk.
It's all part of the process.
Yeah.
Well, that's delightful. It's got a nice creamy texture. It's wet.
Does it have a grassy aftertaste.
You can tell that those cows were plenty healthy.
You could feel the farm on it for what it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for being ultra pasteurized, grass milks do have a bit of that farmy cut to it. You're pretty far from the real thing, but you're so close.
That's delightful. Wood.
Organic Valley is a good daily drinker.
I'm really excited to get into this.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Can I crack into that?
Crack it open.
Classics never go out of style.
Give it a whiff.
Can I confess something to you?
Yeah.
I've been into milk for a long time.
You've been into milk?
Yeah, like since I was a child, like way back.
I like hearing that, but that's kind of a weird confession. That doesn't sound sinful at all in my book.
I like the handle. It's very, very convenient for pouring.
Yeah, I didn't get a big one because I didn't think I would drink a bunch of it.
Oh yeah, that dog will hunt. That smells like Sunday morning.
This is usually the milks that people grow up on. A Model Dairy or a Greater Value generic brand.
Under ingredients it says contains milk, and that's all.
Yeah,
So
milk and vitamin D.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one probably doesn't. It doesn't need to.
Yes. Yes.
How'd it go?
It's fantastic.
Let me give it a whiff. It smells like plastic.
Yeah.
It smells like milk when you're growing up. Like it's just like this thing that you don't really know what it is. You grew up drinking this and then one day you think almond milk's better and then you go down that rabbit hole until you watch something like this and then learn about real milk.
That's just waiting for cereal.
Yeah, this is a good cereal milk. It's good to cook with if you don't care about premium ingredients. But cereal, like, that's a cereal milk. You put it in your coffee probably. Would I drink it every day? Probably not. Is it better than nothing? 100%.
It's cold.
Yeah. Is it milk? Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, so am I doing these three? This feels kind of unfair.
Well,
You had an expired reduced fat kefir and Model Dairy. And then I get like
sat on the wrong
chocolate
side
milk.
of the table.
That really should have been my side.
I haven't had this in probably 30 years, so that was fun.
What kind of milk do you drink now?
Black coffee and whiskey.
I thought you said you have a confession. I've been drinking milk a long time.
A long time ago is when I started, but I've been clean for decades now.
Sheesh.
I know.
Well, I hope this causes you to relapse on nature's gift to human beings.
I'm itching to get in here. Look at this thing. Look at the sleek, elegant design. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it has glass. It's glass, first off. Pure glass.
Yeah.
It's got these speed embossments for maximum grippage. It's organic, and it just feels right.
It's also lightly pasteurized.
Ooh.
So it's
Chef's
not
kiss.
It's not cooked to death. It preserves some of the nutrients and the taste.
Even the seal, just when you compare it to this, I feel like it's just very classy, very elegant, very refined.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It needs a
Wow.
good shake.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not homogenized either. So
I don't know if
There's-
we can shake that. There we go.
there's no separation of fat and milk. When you homogenize it, it all blends together and there's no difference. This is gonna have some chunk to it for sure.
We're not expired, which is nice.
And even if you were, I'd still drink it. Point case.
Oh, that's a nice pour.
There you go.
Wow. That's fantastic.
That's good.
Wow. It's got this cheesy terroir, like it smells like where the cows are making it. That's nice. You could tell they didn't over filter and destroy this thing in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Big cheese guy. Get some nice cheesy notes in there.
Oh yeah.
Best way possible. It's clean, complex. Again, with that potassium, little sodium in there, you get this nice little salty Parmigiano Reggiano in there.
Wow. See, there's levels to the milk game.
That slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best milk I've ever had.
Never ultra pasteurized to maintain nutritional benefits and taste.
Wow.
It's a direct jab at ultra pasteurized milk, which has its place, but clearly isn't at the top of the pedestal when it comes to the milk game.
I don't know if I can go back to drinking this.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, this has ruined me.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even spit.
Like you said, you haven't drank milk in a long time. You drink this every day.
Every day. Every day.
And it's a good food.
There's no added sugars in there.
No.
Yeah, that's real nice.
This has added sugar.
Do they make a chocolate? Oh my God, they do. It is. I didn't recognize it without the sleek, elegant little speed handles.
Yeah, they make a mini version.
Look at that. Wow.
Perfect for on-the-go action.
Oh my God, look at that.
I feel like I gotta get in here and try this model dairy. It's been too long.
Yeah, take a little hit of that.
Because this is what people's opinion of milk is. They think about this. Model dairy. Just smells dead. Smells void of life. It's a lifeless product. It's not very good. It has creaminess is hard to hate on. When something's full fat, it's kind of hard to hate on it. But again, like Troy spit that out and he was blown away by this.
Night and day.
So it's like there's levels to it. When you get the good cream, it's insane. To model dairy and your horrible dairy.
Do the kids know about this?
They're learning right now.
Okay.
Also, I want to add, Troy said he had a surprise for me, and he goes, I have an outfit for you to wear. I'm going to wear this. And this is what he sent me a picture of. And I was like, man, I can't wait to see what Troy brings me to wear to the milk review. And he brings me this woman's robe. So here we are. Just want to clarify that this is a gift from Troy. Get in there and try this chocolate experience.
Were there ever kids that just chose regular milk and not chocolate milk when given the option for lunch?
Yeah, weirdos.
Yeah. Such an obvious upgrade. Oh my God. Wow. Again, beautiful glass topper, easy to pour.
I like how you like.
She looks beautiful in this glass.
She really does.
Oh my God. That's fantastic.
What does that smell remind you of?
That's like a box of mixed C's chocolates. Like all of the best darks and milk chocolates. It's beyond milk chocolate. That's fantastic.
Organic cocoa powder.
Nope. Oh. It's got all the base that you like about this with this gorgeous chocolate overlay. You get that salty, clean, not messed with original style milk. And then you layer on this fantastic chocolate explosion. That's fantastic. I like that better than that.
Well, that makes sense because it has chocolate and sugar in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of the cooler milks. I love the size. Let me get in here and enjoy this Strauss difference because I'm also really hungry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see how it just chunks out? Like, look at that one.
Yeah. That's nice. That's real nice.
I feel like I've drank this milk a lot on this show, but it works. I think if you live on the West Coast and don't mind dealing with the glass bottle, it's a perfect option.
I agree.
It's like radically different than model dairy. It's hard to put them both on the same table and call them the same thing, even though they're both clearly milk.
Out of 10, I'm giving this maybe a 3.5, 4, and this is like a 9.4.
Wow.
And I'm going 9.7. That's peak.
That's some high praise.
I would use this as a rehydrating sports drink.
I do all the time.
Like if I was going to the gym, like some heavy cardio, like running, I would definitely like want to do a cool down. Like I wonder if I could attach that to my bicycle, right? Like where the water bottle holder is.
Yeah.
Just really out there, like pedaling in the hot sun. You just want something to recharge your chargers.
Yeah.
Just a
I think
big
this
pull of milk.
This in the summer for working out is great, and this in the winter for working out is great.
Yeah, I can see that. It's damn good. It says shake well.
Which is Promised Land's dairy.
Midnight.
Yeah. This is famously made with Jersey cows. They used to say taste the Jersey cow difference, but they don't say that anymore, which is interesting. It just says taste the Promised Land's different. difference.
I don't love the packaging.
Yeah.
It's not glass, and it doesn't have that elegant, attractive package. It kind of looks like coffee creamer.
Jersey cows famously make the best milk, but this has an added ingredient that this doesn't have of guar gum.
Oh.
So it's exceptionally upgraded in terms of altered creaminess. That's kind of like a more of a daily drinker to me than this, just because the glass bottle's kind of annoying to deal with, but I'm thinking of switching full time to Strauss from Promised Lands.
This poured really thick.
It's very thick.
Like 2 C's. Real thick.
It's the only kind of thick we know on this show.
Look at the milk legs on that. Wow.
The milk legs.
Okay. I see you. That's nice. It's got a nice dark chocolate. Doesn't it smell like milk chocolate? You know, I don't know what the core range tastes like on the base of this, where I got to see its original form before we did the upgrade, so this will be interesting to jump in, but I'm going in.
Spits it out. You can already tell it's not as good.
You know when you let your ice cream melt all the way? That tastes like chocolate ice cream that melted in a bowl. And then you just had like the soupy spoonfuls.
That's actually a really good kind of description of it. I think that's why it's so popular and has such a warm spot in people's lives, is because it's basically like melted ice cream without the eggs.
Also, if you're in New Jersey, you have a lot of reasons to live or be happy, so any opportunity you can to...
The cows aren't from New Jersey. They're called Jersey cows.
My mistake. That's me bad.
Also, they live in New Jersey.
Next to the turnpike, right? Yeah.
That is hilarious.
That's melted ice cream. It's not bad, but it definitely can't follow Strauss. Out of 10, I don't know, 6.
Wow. 6. And you gave Model Dairy a 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is probably 5. It's not bad, but I think they're overly hyping kind of what they've got going on, and that shouldn't be on the table.
Yeah, I'm sorry to Clover Farms, because they're a great dairy, but we used a reduced fat kefir, which is weird to me.
Mistakes were made.
And it's expired.
That's the show.
Wow.
Arguably 1-1, 1-2. Honorable mention, but that's it.
Well, that's great. Thanks for watching a special edition of a milk review where we try a bunch of milks with wine and whiskey connoisseur, illustrious owner and operator of Battleborn Wine and Whiskey, Troy Phillips.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you.
Have a great life.